Hey friends, Skippy here again. Finally, we have gotten gameplay from Joel on Alpha 17. Here are my thoughts on the features and changes from his day one video. Let us know what you think down in the comments below. First, I'd like to cover the graphics and the optimization. Although I'd love to have high quality footage, all I have right now is what Joel has uploaded. I can't wait to experience the game on my own monitor under high settings to really see what the new textures and stuff has to offer. This time around, the Fun Pimps have upgraded the graphics engine, which includes texture streaming, which we'll cover in a little bit here. One thing I did notice right away are the new textures from the burnt paneling to new microwaves, redone fridges, stoves, lamps, and pitchers. By the way, Joel, who the hell is this? We also can't forget the new addition of boxes, concrete blocks, piles of concrete blocks, even new vents. Joel even shows off some new HD textures. Unfortunately, the video quality wasn't that great, so we didn't get to see how good the textures are. Fingers crossed, we'll get that soon. Next, Joel talks about optimizations, which we can all agree this game really needs some work with. Texture streaming. This is something Joel mentions that he's always wanted to add ever since they started the game, and finally they've been able to. What this will do is drastically reduce the amount of memory the game needs to spawn in zombies on the screen and increasing performance. This is also very exciting from a modder's perspective, because you know how mods lag a lot when you get a lot of different new textures on the screen. Hopefully this will negate from that. Like if we get a whole bunch of different cars, a whole bunch of different zombies, a whole bunch of new textures into the game, it just slows it down. So this will be a big boon to modding and keep the game playable in the long run. The big deal about this is it should allow the Fun Pimps also to add in the rest of the promised content, which I'm hoping is stuff like the Raiders. Quick fact. Zombies now rarely have loot and disappear rather quickly. If they do have loot, they'll actually leave a container behind, and what this will do is actually increase performance as well, because those zombie bodies always took up a lot of memory. So this is a great positive in my opinion at making the game work better. A little bit of sacrifice for a lot more performance. Now, I've already covered this in a previous video, but the AI is something I'm excited to really interact with as well. It's what killed Alpha 16 for me, honestly. Now, there's no specifics he really mentioned in the video, but just generally watching the zombies walk around, I seen them hopping out of holes, jumping onto blocks, going around things, and generally just not getting stuck or running around in circles and stuff like they were before. So it's really, really a positive thing to see this, and hopefully that'll bring a lot of our core players back too. So the whole 45-minute video, I really didn't see anything derp. If you guys did, please feel free to mention in the comments below. I'd like to go back and review it again. I did watch this video about 4 times over now, so I haven't been able to catch anything, but hey, we're not perfect, right? The one thing they did fix with the AI that I did see that's very important is vultures. Vultures seem to be able to follow you around correctly now, and a cool new function of the vultures is Joel did mention that they'll only attack you if you're wounded. I don't know if that means like a broken leg or you're bleeding. He didn't really specify, but that's a neat thing too, because if there's too many vultures, it's actually kind of not fun just fighting vultures all the time. Would they overrun the world once the zombies got there? I don't know. But anyways, it's nice seeing the vulture changes, and hopefully that carries on into the sleepers at some time. The way we store things and use energy and gain health has also been overhauled. Now you start out with a smaller storage space, but by upgrading your strength skill, you actually end up carrying more in the long run. So you lose a bar at the beginning, as you can see, and then you'll gain a whole extra bar by the time you upgrade your strength. I didn't see the strength attributes or anything. He didn't go into them from what I saw. So hopefully we'll be able to see that in another video. But for now, that's all we have on that. We also see a few other changes, like when a lootable spawns in empty, like a loot container, as like a desk. If it spawns in empty, it will actually look empty. You won't be able to loot it. So it's not like you're actually losing loot. Because at first I thought that too. Oh crap, we're gonna lose some loot here. But once I saw it in action, I realized this will actually save us time, because the empty one will spawn in as an empty one. It won't spawn in as one that you have to open and root through, which kind of takes away from the survival experience a little bit. I'm kind of conflicted on that one. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments, because I really don't know what to think about that yet. Another interesting and very welcome change. Your drop pack, when you pick up your stuff now, it should actually go back into your appropriate inventory slots if you don't have too much. I noticed Joel picked up his pack in the game when he died, and because he had like armor and stuff on, it didn't go back into the right slots. He kind of fumbled with it. But just seeing that they're putting that function in, where stuff just goes right back into the slots it was in, is fantastic, because that was annoying, especially you have to run in and grab your pack and then try to fight zombies off because your inventory is all weird and you got a whole bunch of balls of water in your tool belt. It doesn't really help that much. Stamina has also changed. I kind of like the new system now. So the little blue bar in the corner there is your stamina. Of course, when you run, you do things, the stamina bar goes down and you build it back up. But as you use it more and more, you'll get a black space at the end of it and you'll actually lose your stamina pool. Now, to regain this, all you do is eat. So instead of like eating, giving you more health and more stuff like that, it's just a game of, oh, my stamina is really low. I can't run very far. Maybe I should eat and get my my hunger back up. I kind of like that. It's going to be interesting to see the gameplay. I'm sure there's a few people who don't like it either and have very valid reasons for that. From this video, I've seen a few combat changes too. When zombies get stunned, they ragdoll. We knew that already, but actually seeing it in action in a Let's Play was kind of nice. You now have 2 attacks. One is very strong. It's like a right-handed attack. It takes a lot of stamina. And then you have your normal attack, which I believe is your left mouse. I'm not entirely sure if those are the ones. If I'm wrong on that, please let me know. But having the 2 different types of attack is nice, because you can knock them out and then sit there and finish them off with a strong attack. It's going to be fun playing with those different types of attack. Arrows. Arrows now stick to zombies, so you'll be able to go and run and grab a few of your arrows back. Now, a few mods have done that previous to Alpha 17. It looks to be almost the exact same thing, but having the functionality in the vanilla game is going to be really, really cool, because you can go run back, grab your arrows. You don't have to make as many. Now, my one concern is that you still don't find 27 arrows or 27 feathers in one nest. Considering that you can get your arrows back now, I'm kind of hoping they balance it a bit by reducing the amount of feathers that drop. Because, I mean, you always got too many anyways. You had like 8,000 arrows by day 7. To wrap it all up in summary, I'm really happy with what I see. The zombie AI works as the most important thing I wanted to see working in a Let's Play, like an actual gameplay video where he's not hopping in and out of creative. I wanted to see him interact with the zombies and see if they have the same common things. Those weren't there. That is friggin' awesome. The graphics do look like they could be better. Unfortunately, the video was just really low quality, so you can't see it that well. I'm really looking forward to being able to experience it, maybe show some screenshots and some good quality video to you guys too. Of course, I'll do that. But there's still a lot of videos to go. There's still a few things here and there that we need to see. But overall, from the first video, I'm pretty impressed. Let's hope the other videos don't change that. Anyways, guys, welcome. Constructive criticism and comments down in the comments. Oh god, I fucked that up. Anyways, guys, you know what I'm trying to say. Have a good one, stay classy, and I'll see you over on Discord, or in the next stream, or in the next video. Peace out, and have a good one.